Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we've talked about, finding out how do we calculate the correct amount,
Your final number
the
or
final number.
your angle, your number, and also how much can you withdraw per year or per week or whichever you want.
Okay, so a couple of days ago, we're having a conversation with a group of friends, and they're working, and they're pretty much a bit stumped. But how did you figure that out so quickly?
I think a lot of people, they don't understand how to do it.
So I figured this would be a good topic for this video.
Yeah.
So we have, in order to understand what is your retirement fund, work on your current lifestyle, let's say.
Yeah.
Let's say if your lifestyle at the moment, $100,000 will be a bit different compared to $50,000 per year, and $200,000 lifestyle will be different than whatever.
And it depends on like how would you like your retirement life to be. Do you want to go a holiday, travel all the time, or do you want to just be happy and stable, stay at home, not doing much? So there are two different. For us, I think we got our number. We are happy to be frugal, because we can achieve our goal earlier. But once we achieve our goal, it doesn't mean we stop working 100%. We can find other jobs, and we're still growing our funds, and we can travel.
It's more like the options of you choosing to work instead of a must work. So that's how I put that as a benchmark.
Yes.
So at the current stage, let's work on, let's say if it's about $50,000 per year, which is equivalent to about $1,000 per week of a typical income. Hopefully within that $1,000 per week, it's sort of a benchmark what everyone's looking at. What we look at anyway.
For us as a couple, though, I'm not putting kids' expenses.
No.
Yeah, it's just like grocery or paying the bills.
Yeah, so we just work on that number, and we're just using that as a target benchmark.
Yes.
So, and in order for us to work it out, okay, so I need a passive income of $1,000 per week. So $50,000 or $52,000 to be exact. But we'll we just work it out as a round number, $1,000 per week. Now, how do I do this? So in order to achieve that, all you got to do now, go forward.
Yeah, go forward.
We need to know how much is the total portfolio that we need.
Yeah.
So the studies shows, with all of the information that I gathered, you need 25 times your current requirement.
Yeah.
So $50,000, for example.
50. I calculate.
times it by 25, which comes down to the number of
1.25. So that will be our final figure. So once we reach this, we can decide, should we work or should I not work? I don't like you. I can find something else, and I can maybe take 6 months off without stressing about money.
At that time, there's also a study that goes of you need to withdraw of 4% in order for your income would not be depleted at all.
So it's called 4% rule on the other way. So you can do $50,000 divided by 4% as well. It's come up the same. So 4% and 25 times is similar. Yeah.
So and that's how we work out a number. So the main point is for you to understand where you are at the moment, and what is your lifestyle, and what is your income, what is your ideal number, your goalpost, how much are you comfortable per week, per month, per year, whatever that would be.
Then have an action plan to achieve that big final number. So for us, we think 1.25 is achievable and doable for both of us. That's why we have that. If we have to go, let's say lower, $30,000, maybe $30,000 for both of us together.
Let's do the same. $30,000 times by 25.
That will be $750,000. I think that's what people call coastal fire. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
I think you close to fire, but so you can take things easily. Yeah, so that maybe something like that. But we don't. We just trying to get a figure that is 50,000 comfortably. Maybe go to a holiday once a year or in 2 years.
And that's how we work it out. And then we look at it. Okay, then the goalpost $1 million alone. There's a start. And from there we kind of see, okay, it's achievable.
Yes.
and with the current lifestyle that we have, with current income that we have, and we can see that it's growing and it can be done.
You mean our ETFs growing, our investments are growing.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know if some people they have super as well, right? We don't.
Yeah, we don't. We're just looking at our I guess there's no other asset except for the ETF side of it. We don't really calculate your mortgage, your current house.
And also rule of thumb is you have to pay off your mortgage.
Yeah,
you're not renting anywhere.
We're just looking at for you to breathe in this planet. How much is it costing you per week, per month, per year?
Yes.
Yeah, and somewhat comfortable to achieve all of those things. Having know your weekly budget or weekly need or wants
expenses
together, times that by 25, and then times it, I guess, figuring out the 4%, then you can work backward. That's how we look at it.
Yeah.
So
you just need a big number. But I think a lot of people, they don't work on the number. They I don't know, I'll just go with the flow. You can't go with the flow without a final number. So you have your weekly expenses in mind, then you have the final grand number, and you see if this final grand number achievable. If it's not achievable, can you reduce your weekly expenses?
Yeah.
If you cannot, then do something to make it dramatic happen. If you can reduce it, like us, we're trying to be frugal. Okay, I think 1 million is achievable for us, and then we'll work on $1,000, and we can do it. But some people, they I don't know, I want just like a person like I want $150,000 for the whole year. That what we're trying to do. 150,000.
Yep. Times by 25.
25, then that will be $3.75 million
in the investment side of it.
Investment. So
without any debt, without anything.
Yeah, you live in your home house, all paid off. You don't have any debt, and then you need 3.75 in your net worth. For example, ETF or property rental income, anything. Can you do that? If you can do that, good on you.
But if you can't, you might need
to reduce
accordingly.
Yeah.
So according to what your current income is. So that's how we figure out our number. Our number might be a bit different for some.
Yeah.
So the simple format is figure out your weekly income or monthly or yearly income, times that by 25 to figure
yearly income times that.
Oh yeah, yearly income times it by 25.
Yeah.
And then you can then figure out what the 4% of that total amount.
So it's the same. You just so that 25 times the yearly income times 25, the big number.
Yeah.
And you work backward 4%. It's same as this number.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just different ways of seeing it.
Yes.
If you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.